Wheel of Time, Episode 5, Blood Calls Blood. Well, Wes, I don't know if you've heard, but give a big thumbs up to the Wheel of Time fans because they got rid of the thumbs down button.
Oh, suck a dick.
All right, Wes, how about you tell us
We are infallible.
Your thoughts on the first 4 episodes of Wheel of Time? 3 sentences or less.
How much Wheel of Time you got?
No time to dive.
Yeah, no Wheel of Time to dive. So, no, they were all right. I'm a little sad they took away that dude's powers.
Oh, yeah.
But he did kill that chick. And then I thought they were going to kill everybody at the end of the episode, and I was, oh, man. When he just shatters the dude's axes and it kills everyone, I was like, oh, shit, they're going to kill off everybody. And then she's like, I can just heal everyone. And I was like, well, that was lame. I want them to kill off, they killed off that dude's wife immediately. I'm like, there's no rules in the show. They could kill off all these people right now. The little Chinese samurai dude just bleeding out. And he's like, my neck's bleeding. And I was like, oh, fuck. They're going to kill everyone. And then she just screams like a magic healing prayer. And I was like, all right, I've had enough.
I do feel bad for the one warder who lost his Aes Sedai. Like, everyone in the room was healed and revived except her. And he's like, I'm so sad now.
Like, imagine if he made it here 10 minutes earlier. Yeah, that's rough.
I guess she was already dead, and Nynaeve was healing those who were bleeding out. So
yeah, it's like in Call of Duty.
I was.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't bring people back from the dead. That's one of the genie's 3 rules.
All right, Marty, what were your first thoughts on episode 5?
I like the switch when it goes to the younger kids. I like their story better than the Aes Sedai and the older and the wards.
Okay, so you don't care about the Aes Sedai and Nynaeve.
That ogre or whatever that thing is called is the best thing in the
Sarah
show.
loved his name's Loyal, actually.
He's amazing, and he needs to be in every single show.
Oh, now I'm so excited. I can't wait to watch this.
Yeah, Loyal, he says he's not an ogre, he's an ogier.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I knew it wasn't
Loyal McCoyle.
Something.
Loyal McCoyle the Ogoyle.
I'm
gonna be honest, I'm really enjoying this show. I'm wondering if it's because there's a lack of high fantasy in my life, or if it's good. I'd say I haven't been wowed yet, and we'll see how I feel about we'll see how I feel about Wheel of Time once The Witcher season 2 comes out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm enjoying myself. It's
I think the effects are that good.
What
I
oh yeah,
agree.
you were mentioning you don't like it when they I'm trying to use the word they say, not conjure.
I don't like
channel
the Aes Sedai scenes because I just don't think
I agree.
they're anything great. I like the character development or the
you guys
everyone
don't
else.
like do you like Moiraine? Moiraine?
As a character?
Yeah.
She's a little bland.
Yeah, she's
She's like a sourdough loaf, It gets the job done, but I'd rather have pumpernickel or.
It's no one's first choice.
Yeah, it's just laying around. I'm like, I'll take your sourdough, bro. But yeah, she's okay. They're all okay. It's an okay show. Good enough.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. Fuck. Good enough.
Like you said, it's like The Witcher will come out, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch The Witcher in one day. I'll put Wheel of Time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna tear that up. You gotta watch it.
I like you said. I'm enjoying.
I would binge this if all the episodes were out. I'm gonna be honest.
That too. That's a good point.
I would. I would if they came out.
Hurting them.
I think that might be yeah.
That will hurt them over the course of the show. That not having people binge, and because the tempo might be slow in some people's opinions, say that
those get
as
bored.
opposed to being bingeable, where it would be more quickly consumable. People will lose interest over the course of the weekly release.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Witcher,
with the Witcher,
is Witcher going to come out all at once?
It comes.
Yeah, Witcher will be all at once because it's Netflix.
Netflix is weird about
wonder-
what shows they release all at once and what they don't. I think it's only like reality shows.
They
don't
really
do
like
all
to
at once.
blow everything up and make you feel like you have to watch it all or you'll get spoiled.
Yeah.
I think that's their whole
like a cultural
strat.
touchstone.
It's a great
They're like,
idea,
hey, there's-
and I don't know why
there's-
Amazon doesn't do that. It's stupid.
No, there's 10 episodes. They just came out yesterday. If you don't watch it by tomorrow, you're gonna miss everything. Also, we're taking it down in a week. And you're like, oh fuck, all right. I guess I'll quit my job.
I think Amazon is also hoping to have like cliffhangery endings. So
Yeah,
You know,
but the
we-
cliffhanger, you get the cliffhangery endings in Netflix. Like, how many times you watch? Like, I'd watch Squid Game,
yeah, and
and
then
I'd
you
be
gotta
like,
be like,
I
I
get to
gotta
the end, and
watch
I'd
the
be like,
next one.
gotta watch the next one.
I
Oh
don't
no,
know.
the point of it to me is that you got to watch the next one. Like cliffhanger is good enough, but after a week, it's not that kind of a show.
Yeah.
There's very few shows like that. Like Game of Thrones kept people on the edge of their seat because it was such a worldwide thing. But even The Witcher, Wheel of Time, anything like that, Squid Games, anything like that that's gonna have episodes where you're like, oh man, that's crazy. They just did this. What's gonna happen next? I'll watch it right now. I'm not like, oh, can't wait till next Friday.
Yeah,
But next Friday, I'm like, oh fuck,
You
I
got-
forgot that show
you got
was
built
around.
to that. You got to be Marvel. You got to be Game of Thrones. Even
Yeah,
maybe
you're
one
not
day
there yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're not there yet. You're not a big enough show with a big enough fan base that you're gonna keep me around with your little cliffhangers. Like, oh man, she's got some
Nynaeva's
magic
back.
power. She
What?
healed she healed everyone. I'm like, yeah, that's great. Didn't see that coming.
That's absolutely the case.
So my
Because
Sorry,
Wheel
Aaron,
of Time
go
has
ahead.
like the big. No, you're fine. The Wheel of Time obviously has the big, fan base in terms of like the actual books, but
Yeah.
you are going to be getting, because fantasy has become so much more in like popular in just like the general, like in general culture, that you're going to be getting people who aren't familiar like us with the books. So you're going to have to cater to the people who aren't like your dedicated fan base. And so I think a ton of their success will revolve around how successful they are with that. It seems like they're like on the fence a little bit, just from what you guys are saying. So
Sorry, that's a burp. My plot notes, Marty, are kind of by groups of characters. So
Mm.
we'll start talking with Perrin and Egwene, who are hanging with the Tinkers as they approach the city here, Tarvalin. They run into the White Cloaks and the guy who heads them, Valda. He's probably not the head
He's
of the White
good.
Cloaks, but
I'm a
Voldemort.
huge fan of him. He honestly might be between the other
Voldemort.
guy, the Ogier or whatever his name is. Between him and Valda, Valda's such a good character.
yeah, Valda's awesome. So he recognizes Egwene and Perrin and assumes Egwene is an Aes Sedai. So they, after bitch slapping a few Tinkers who try to protect them through their pacifist locking of arms.
We're the way of the leaf, and they were like, "Get the fuck out of the way, you little leaf punks!" Like, leave us alone. They're like, your puns don't work here.
I love that.
we made a barrier of leaves, and you can't break it down. It was like they just blow it all
And he
away.
huffed and he puffed and he blew our leaves down.
Yeah. And he sent an eviction notice.
Lord Farquaad. Did I do it? Did I do it?
And he pooped.
Did I do the huff and puff with the accent? Because that's the only thing I can think of when I do it.
That was good.
Then you signed an eviction notice.
That's
So,
a great joke. But
Valda is convinced Egwene is an Aes Sedai or can channel, and so he's got Perrin tied up and he's cutting up his back until he bleeds out. And he says, "Okay, either you channel and I kill you and Perrin can escape, or I kill Perrin and you escape and you don't channel." But during the scene, you slowly hear the howl of wolves get closer. And Egwene finally channels a
Classic.
little tiny puff of fireball that made me laugh, that just hits Valda in the chest and does nothing. But she also somehow frees Perrin, who has these yellow eyes, and attacks Valda. And they escape through the help
Oh, he's a
of
wolf
wolves, I guess.
He's the wolf man.
Any idea what's going on with the wolves? I've
Thanks,
watched some
wolves.
recaps of a guy who knows the books really well, and he doesn't want to spoil anything. So any
And
guesses?
Perrin seems just like he's a wolf. He's got wolf blood. Like my guess
He's
is
a
they all
wolf
have
man.
He's got a wolf
He's a wolf
blood.
something. He's part. His thing is he's probably a wolf guy. I don't know.
He's
You
a
see
wolf
his
guy.
eyes.
Honestly,
I agree.
though,
I agree. He's a wolf
The
guy.
wolf blood.
Yeah, I didn't even see it, and the part where Marty said he's probably a wolf guy totally makes sense to me. Like, he's probably a wolf guy. Like, the wolves show up, and he's like, I kind of did it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, the wolves are going to eat him, and he just looks at them and like, you're a wolf guy. We're cool. Absolutely. Absolutely. He's probably a wolf guy.
He daps them up with their secret wolf handshake, and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Like,
Paw.
oh, you're not dragon. You're just a
Paw.
woogity woogity woogity."
Demanding paw a couple times.
He's like, oh, he's a wolf guy.
Down,
All right.
down.
Or you go paw, other
Alright.
paw, and they still try the same paw, and he's like, no.
Yeah,
other
you're
paw.
like, yeah.
It's
That's
a
not how it
dog
works.
joke
You
for
know.
you guys out there. So that's it for Perrin and Egwene.
Good enough. Good enough. Good stuff.
Good night.
So Rand and Matt are close to the city with the White Tower. Tarvalin. I forgot how to pronounce these. cities.
Doesn't really matter.
Anyway, Matt is he's real fucked up. He's all angsty. He's emo.
He has a dagger still. Imagine that you take a dagger that ruins the entire ruins 3 episodes of your life and ruins the entire city, and then you just hold on to it. I would have chucked that shit. I mean, well, that's probably bad news.
Well,
What an idiot!
Pretty early on in the episode, we get a 1 month later time thing. So they've been walking on the road towards the city for a month. And Rand is like,
Wow.
"Hey, Matt, how you doing?" And he's like, "I want to murder all these kids."
He's like, I'm hungry for blood. And he's like, well, seems like you're fine.
But they reach the city. They decide they're gonna stay a night in a local inn before they head up to the White Tower because Rand is a little afraid of handing Matt over to the Aes Sedai because he may be a channeler, and he's a man.
Yeah, and they're just gonna, they're gonna dumb him down,
Gentle him.
gentle him.
Oh.
Yep.
Where they pretty much just kind of give you a channeling lobotomy.
the gentle.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
interesting verbiage.
they make it seem nice, but it's a lobotomy. The guy's like, I got a little bit of magic power, and they're like, we're gonna take your testicles away. So even if you have magical
magic
power,
testicles.
you're neutered. Yeah, you have no more magic. Then you just kind of just flopping around. Your dick's useless. You don't have any magic. You're just kind of like, They're like, he's been gentled. I'm like, yeah, that's a word for it.
Neutered.
Yeah.
Like you can only say his name. Hodor. And Pokemon.
So Rand heads to a library or something. Maybe the inn has a bunch of books. And
Why
he
wouldn't you?
meets Loyal, the Ogier, who is an ogre. He's scared by him at first, but he's just seems like a friendly scholar who wants to help out Rand.
Friendly
Like,
neighborhood
bring me-
ogre.
And bring me these books. It's
This-
Grugrag Rollshrub.
This show has
You guys remember Grugrag Rollshrub from from Skyrim? The ogre guy who lives in the library, and he's like, I need these books.
Oh, okay, yep.
You guys
He's like,
don't
go get
remember?
these books for me. I do.
Grugrag. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I vaguely
He's at
remember that. That's funny.
He's at the College of Winterfell.
College of
Winterhold?
Winterfell, bro. You ended up at
Winterhold.
Yeah.
Winterfell. No, Winterhold's a different place. College of Winterfell. Yeah, and
Game
it's
of
Grugrag
Thrones.
Rollshrub. Yeah, Winter.
I think it is Winterhold.
Yeah, it is Winterhold. Yeah.
Absolutely Winterhold. Yeah, Grugrag Rollshrub. So he meets
Wait, did
Grugrag
Skyrim
Rollshrub.
steal from Game of Thrones?
Like Winterhold.
Winterfeld. Winterfold.
Wintersplig.
Oh,
Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, I like how this show has the ability to like Loyal the Ogier is a really lighthearted Lord of the Rings tone, and then we could have these scenes with Marty's boy, the Valda with the white cloaks, where he just slowly cuts
boy.
up the back of Perrin.
And
it-
it's line first.
yeah.
That's not
So
what you
it's
want.
It's kind of you kind of want like it's like Lord of the Rings, but a little bit more fucked up. Like you want like more fucked up Lord of the Rings. Like in Lord of the Rings, they really don't do anything that bad. Yeah, they really like they kill a couple guys, but it's usually pretty quick and easy. You want like Lord of the Rings plus torture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want like Lord of the Rings Viking style.
So the Aes Sedai are parading the false dragon through the streets. Logain, he's in a cage. He's getting rotten vegetables thrown at him.
There's no reason for that. He's already been gentled.
The red Aes Sedai.
Yeah, but he kind of killed their sister. That makes sense.
Yeah, they were trying to fuck with him. He was just hanging out, trying to channel voices and shit. I don't know.
So Logain is insane, and he just stares up at our boy Matt and just laughs at him maniacally.
Oh, that was a vision, wasn't it?
Was it a vision?
Yeah, because then what's his name? I still gotta know the names. The other kid, like he shakes him and he's like, "What are you doing?" And then you look down and the guy's just looking forward, like
okay.
Still
so it was a vision.
I'm pretty sure it was a vision.
It is hard to tell sometimes. Like at first, I thought Perrin's dream with the wolf licking his blood was a dream or a vision.
Oh yeah,
maybe now
when it actually happened. Yeah, when he's hanging out with the wolves and they're like, "Hey, bro." And the wolf's like, "Let me clean up your wound." I was like, "Oh, this dude's going crazy." And I'm like, "Nope, that really happened. That wolf was tongue fucking Perrin's leg." Oh, that's real life.
Loyal finds Nynaeve in the White Tower, and we'll get to what she's been up to. But he reunites the boys with Nynaeve.
We're like, "Yo, what's up, bro?"
Carcass boys.
Carcass boys.
So Nynaeve is hiding with all the wards of the Aes Sedai. Moiraine's trying to just keep her on the down low, so nobody, tries to make her a yellow or a blue or a green or a red. We're gonna learn about all these politics soon, I think.
Hopefully.
Now the Aes Sedai who died, her ward is super depressed. Has to prepare the funeral for the Aes Sedai that died. Lan is like, "Hey, buddy, you want to hang out and not be alone tonight because you're super depressed?" And Steppen's like, "Yeah, sure," but Steppen gives him the sleeping drugs he was supposed to take. So Lan falls asleep. Steppen runs away, kills himself, and there's this really dramatic funeral scene where Lan cries and Moiraine's there crying. And they do the Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh man! I can't wait! I can't wait! I can't wait to watch it. Pal. Oh fuck! I'm
Marty,
really missing out. I didn't know they Wolf of Wall Street it.
You may have hit TikTok gold with that. I could edit that together.
I try.
I like it.
Might be really insensitive, but we'll do it.
I mean, McConaughey did it first. So.
Yeah.
Or you could just stitch it, like actually take the scene and then it's just McConaughey at the table.
I'd pay to see that.
They're like panning across the crowd and then you see McConaughey.
Yeah.
McConaughey.
Like, holy shit. Is that McConaughey?
That's really good.
He's in everything.
This guy's in everything. Is that Tom Holland?
Oh man. So I really like the so they basically explicitly say the Aes Sedai are having sex with their wards, and there's this one who's a green that Moiraine's friends with who has two, and then she's like, "Oh, I could take on a third with Steppen, whose Aes Sedai just died."
Yeah.
It's really, really funny how sexual they are.
They can't have kids, right? Is that the deal?
No, they don't
probably not.
I was confused about that. I was like, because they can't. I don't think they can't father. Or no, wait, don't they take a celibacy thing? Like, wasn't that? Or is that being a wisdom?
No.
Take a celibacy test?
No, and they never said
are celibate. No, the Aes Sedai are not.
Are they celibate? Because I thought they never said they were celibate. They just can't marry or have kids. Didn't we go through this last time?
Marty told us they are celibate. Right, Marty?
I don't know if I confirm that.
Marty confirmed. Confirmed.
Marty, you said this 100%, right? No doubt.
You guarantee that, right, Marty?
That's a Marty guarantee, right?
Marty's
there.
personal.
All right, Wheel of Time people, come at me. Yeah, might as well at this point.
Hit that thumbs down button.
Viewers.
Oh wait.
Sucks to be you, losers. Marty says, "I guarantee it."
Guarantee
celibacy vow.
Marty's like, I'm participating myself.
I am an Aes Sedai / wizard.
Now it all makes sense.
He is a genius. Yeah.
I'm really hoping that the next episodes kind of give us something to get excited about. Like, I'm enjoying the world building.
Are you getting the vibe
characters.
that I'm getting, Brian? That like it's neither of the four of them are the Dragon Reborn. That they all have something, or
Neither
it's Well, who's technically the fifth? Is what's Naive? Okay, so she is technically the fifth. So maybe then she is the Dragon.
It's the right age.
I don't think anyone actually knows. I'm going to throw that out there. Nobody knows who the dragon is. They just think it's those five. And I like your theory, Marty, that it's none of them.
Yeah. Because they all have
it's all of them together.
They're all getting some sort of skill that
it's all of them together, like Blue Eyes White Dragon. You got to put them all together.